Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Okay, should we get right into this video? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Another John Kuckian video. I was really hesitant about making another video today, and not because I'm scared, because I'm way past that at this point. Because I was like, is it overkill? And then I put out a poll on Twitter and everybody wanted me to make this video. And then I just kind of happened to be going through, I was like looking through John's videos to see like how many Jeffree Star videos he did in a row. Like, did he do like 5 in a row, 10 in a row, or whatever? And I came across this video and it's called Jeffree Star Disses John Kuckian Hard. And basically it is about how Jeffree Star like talks about him and his videos. And I thought, okay, so if Jeffree Star disses John and John makes a video off of it, why shouldn't I make a video off of John Kuckian dissing me? So, I mean, hey baby, like I said last week, I'm the legend of Billie Jean of YouTube. Fair is fair, baby, fair is fair. Look at my face getting all red, I'm already fired up. So I have some notes down here because I don't want to leave anything out and have to make yet another video tomorrow, but I might, it just depends. He cannot stop from commenting on my videos, and like I said before, just so y'all know, John, if you're watching this video, I hope you made it to the minute 20 mark. If you stop poking the bear, I'll stop making videos. But as long as you keep on poking the bear, as long as you keep on pushing me in the corner, I'm gonna make videos, okay? Because I ain't gonna be bullied no more, right? I'm not gonna live out of fear that somebody's gonna do something or expect, baby, listen, have at it, okay? I'm not being pushed into a corner no more, like I said. So as long as you keep on pushing, I'm gonna push back, okay? Because that is the message that I wanna send out to everybody. Do not be scared of anybody, okay? Don't be scared of anybody. Know who you are, know your truth, and move forward 1 foot ahead. So before we get into this video, speaking of which, in my opinion, sources tell me. So yesterday, I got all these messages from John about John Kuckian's best friend, Carina. If you don't believe that it's one of his good friends, he says it in the comment section of my video, so you all can go check. It's the one comment that he actually left up. But that she made a video and that she referenced me in it. Now here's the thing. Carina says she doesn't ever talk about drama channels. No. That's not the truth, Carina, and you know that's a lie straight from the pit of hell, baby, okay? You talk about drama channels all day long. You just don't name them. Just like you don't name half the people you talk about in your videos and you just let everybody guess. And the reason she does that is because she doesn't want to drive any traffic to these people she doesn't like. But I don't really care. If you go over to that person's videos and you want to watch her videos, go subscribe to her all day long. I really don't give a rat's ass, okay? But while you're over and watching her videos, check out what she insinuated yesterday in her video about this one, okay? And I'm telling you right now, she crossed a line with me that I have never had anybody cross before, and I am like literally done, okay? On the heels of her alleging something about me, about this one, when everybody in the world that watched the video knew it was me because I got millions of comments about it, okay? She then, after saying something to the effect, I will not address the comment because it does not deserve any recognition because it is a lie straight from the pit of hell, okay? But when I watch this video that she basically talks about other people talking about her, and then on the heels of that, about that kind of behavior, she calls Manny Mua a almost criminal, a peeping Tom, a creeper, immoral, and then she addresses his sexual behavior that he talked about in Shane Dawson's podcast. I'm like, girl, listen, the day you stop putting negativity out there in the world and stop talking shit about other people is the day I stop talking about you. But until you do, until you stop calling other people names like garbage people, okay? Or you stop threatening people like you did Sanders Kennedy a year ago, then baby, I will stop, okay? But until you do, no ma'am, I'm gonna keep on talking about it, in my opinion. And if you assume that's about you, assume it's about you. I don't really care. But sources tell me that you might be a garbage person if you continue to treat people that way, okay? It's disgusting and it's vile, and I've had it. And I've had it with a lot of these old YouTubers out there that don't know how to treat people and they think they can just get away with all this shit. It's bullshit all day long. So should we get right into the next comment? Okay. Y'all got me heated up. The next thing I want to address, first of all, is that so many people have sent me messages saying, I have all of this personal information about John. I went to high school with him, or I know him from growing up, and I don't want to know it, okay? I do not care, and I don't want to know it. Unlike John, I would never use somebody's personal information about them. This is very important to remember when we come to some comments and tweets later that I'm going to address. I would never use somebody's personal life, their relationships, things that are going on in their lives. I would never use them to attack them. I would never do that. I think it is the lowest thing that anybody can ever do. And it's not just about John that I've said this. I've said this about a lot of other people before. When there is certain drama that people ask me to cover, and I'm like, not me. I'm not going there, okay? No, I will not steep to that level. And like I say in all my videos, once you give your integrity away, you can never give it back. And John, you done given your integrity away, okay? You handed it over to the world. That's why nobody believes you anymore, okay? So that's my first issue, is I just want everybody to know I would never do that to John or to Carina or to anybody else. I don't care how much they leave a bad taste in my mouth if they ever even got that close, which, trust me, they won't. So anyway, the next thing I want to talk about was that there were some issues that came up on Twitter about people's mental health issues, John's mental health issues, being very concerned about John's mental health issues, and basically saying, you guys will all feel sorry if John does something about this, like to himself. If you're that concerned about John's well-being as a John Kuckian superfan or lover, my suggestion would be that you contact somebody to have a wellness check on him done if you really are that concerned, or reach out to John himself, or if you know of any John's friends, if he's that open about his friends or his family like I am in my videos. He's not, but if you know anybody close to John, you could reach out to them. I'm open about all that shit in my videos, so I think you guys know that you could probably contact my husband or my family or my cousin or my good Judy or anybody in there, right? Or other YouTubers that I'm friends with that I talk about. So if you guys have concerns about John, please reach out to him and tell him that. But while you're concerned with John and how depressed he is over all these videos that are being made, here is his picture that Too Faced Cosmetics put on their Instagram story. He's having a drink there. Hope you don't have too much. You might go a little bit wild in the crazy comment sections again. But there he is right there at Too Faced Cosmetics launch in the UK. Doesn't seem too upset, I'm just saying, right? Interestingly enough, if you go to Too Faced Cosmetics Instagram story, this picture isn't on there anymore. And this, if you look up in the corner, see right there, the proof is in the protein. It's from Too Faced, and it says at John Kuckian, and the picture is not on their store anymore. I'm not really sure why they would have taken down his picture. Does anybody know why they would take his picture down from their launch party? Anyway, so let's get into the next thing. The next thing is I want to talk about these comments that I received on my video, and this is really what is spurning this whole video. And I know I'm very heated and I'm kind of all over the place, but this is important to me, okay? Because I was thinking about this today. It's like a lot of people you guys have been, I mean, I need all kinds of fans. You guys have been phenomenal. Did y'all see this new black fan? I mean, is she not gorgeous? How about her though? So anyway, you guys have been so phenomenal. You know, and all of you new subscribers out there, thank you for joining the WOOF Pack. Woof woof. I mean, we try to keep this a very classy and positive place, but like sometimes, no. We try to keep it very positive and welcoming over here. And one of the things that I have loved about my comment section in the last year is there isn't really any ugliness, and it's not because I delete comments, because you all know I do not delete comments. But as soon as somebody puts an ugly comment in my comment section, literally right away somebody says, do you need a hug? Or they comment a blue heart back. We do not tolerate that ugliness and negativity on my channel. So welcome to all of you new people out there. And thank you so much for the support from everybody that has been like so just, amazing to me, right? Because it's for that reason that I continue to make these videos, because I want you to know that you should never, ever allow the bully to call you the bully when what they've done forever has been very, very negative. And I watched a live stream that he did where he called Petty Page, he called, and y'all seen that. If you go see it, it's all the evidence is there. And he said something about like, I haven't talked to him in a year. Really, John? Like, well, you called my fans maggots in a tweet. You've like said other things that were indirectly to me, on and on and on. He's never really let the fire burn. And you made a video, okay? Not to mention, if you weren't coming for me, you were coming for Sam at Here for the Tea or a ton of other people, all right? So it's not just about me. I'm just the voice of the people at this point, right? And I also feel it's my obligation to educate people on who you really are. So let's talk about who you really are for a second. And there's a lot of questions about these comments that I tweeted out last night from John. So let me show you these comments really quick. Let me get to them. So here are the comments, okay? You can't really see them. So what I did was I put them in my Photoshop thing and didn't Photoshop them. Here they are on my notification page, okay? Now, For any YouTuber that is out there that has a certain amount of people on there, please validate this, if this is the truth, in my comment section so people can stop saying I'm making up bullshit. So you, on your creator app on your phone, you have a notification, okay, that tells you when YouTubers over a certain amount of subscribers, I think it's like 500 or 1,000 or something like that, that they leave you comments. So you can see here that John is the first 3, then here for the T, then Martin Lewis, okay? So they all left comments on my videos. But what's the difference is that when you go to Martin Lewis's, oh, hold on, this is my picture. We'll go into my app, I'm sorry. That was the picture of the comment. La 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 la. Hark the herald angels sing. Okay, so when you go in here, if you push Martin Lewis's comment, see, here, look, I'll show you. If you put if you put Martin Lewis's comment, it comes up. I noticed how he came for you like, LOL, he thinking you're weak, but proved him wrong today. Thank you, Martin. So if you go back out of there, then what you do is you go under here and you go underneath John's comments and it says comment not found. Okay, so yes, again, he is deleting comments. So let me read you what I can read of the comments that are on here right now, okay? And what I did in the picture was I took it to Photoshop and I I clarified it so that you guys could read easily or what it is, because if you see, deleted comments are already kind of hazy. So the first comment that was made 22 hours ago is, LMAO, this fat cunt still running his bitter queen mouth. Please, ... And I can't see the rest of the message because he's already deleted it. Does your boyfriend still suffocate you when you go down on him? Every time you post videos about me, it boosts my website. So I just want to address a couple of those issues, okay? First of all, your homophobic slurs talking about this bitter old queen is surreal to me, okay? That anybody out there that is running a makeup company or anybody out there that has any kind of following that is younger, that is how you are teaching your younger generation to use language like that. Let's go on to the next comment, shall we? Does your boyfriend, he's my husband actually, and you know that, still suffocate you when you go down on him? Basically insinuating that I've had a conversation with John about something sexual to do with my husband, which I can tell you never occurred, first of all. And what you did in that comment, John, was that you completely disrespected my marriage, my legal marriage of 6 years to my husband, that the LGBTQ community, not just in the United States, but across the world, congratulations, Australia, has fought for marriage equality. You, sir, have disrespected my marriage by putting a comment like that. Would you talk to your aunt? Would you talk to your mother? Would you talk to your sister? Would you talk to the neighbor on the street that way about their marriage, their husband, their wife? Probably you would. Because what you've proved in the last 3 days is that you are a foul-mouthed youngster that needs to sit his ass in a corner and learn a lesson. You guys, it's like too much for me. And you know, it really reminded me of this tweet that I actually pulled up because I had it saved, that he tweeted about Here for the Tea. And that tweet goes as something like this. Here for the Cheesecake should focus on her herpes and empty marriage instead of wet dreaming about me all over Twitter every day. So John, what you do when people critique you, okay, is that you attack them personally, you come for their marriages, you come for their relationships, you say things about diseases about them, okay? He has said time and time again things about diseases related to other people and insinuated them even about me. And let me just tell you right now that I think that is so disgusting and taking away those people's stories, because if anybody knows anything about me, I'll tell you this one thing, okay? If I were HIV positive, I would own it on this channel and I would be honest about that and I would share my story to help educate other people. I don't see that as something to be ashamed of. I don't see that as a derogatory remark that you put down on somebody else, okay? And what you're doing by saying those things to people is you are taking away their story. When you're making fun of bitter old queens and you're talking about same-sex marriage equality and somebody's boyfriend going down on them, you are disrespecting the LGBT community. You are disrespecting all of the people out there that have stories connected to HIV. And I don't even think you understand the impact of negativity that you are putting out there into the world. And today I was very, very much reminded of this because I just reread last week one of my all-time favorite books, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. And I was sitting around and I was thinking about it and I thought to myself, you know, and I'm no Atticus Finch, trust me, I'm very much Scout. But I was thinking to myself today, if you know the book, that John reminds me of a character in the book. And he reminds me of Mayella Ewell. When on the stand, having said things that everybody knows are not true, she loses her mind and goes crazy, accusing everybody of being cowards. And I'm not afraid of Mayella Ewell, and nobody else was either. And I'm telling you right now, everybody in that courtroom that day in To Kill a Mockingbird knew she was a liar. And everybody knew that she was ignorant. So come up with your lies, come up with your concoctions, continue to bully people, continue to put people in the corner, continue to block people, continue to delete comments, continue to play house, do all you need to do. But if you keep on coming for this one, I will continue to make videos to educate people about what you're putting out there into the world. It's destructive and it's negative. And I cannot believe that anybody would want to be part of anything like that. So I will tell you this, last year in John's video that had 150,000 plus views where he accused me of being the biggest bully on the internet, he said in there that he would not stand by anybody that continued to follow me. He said that in his video, which is why I lost 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers. I'm not going to tell you that. I think that John is a very troubled young man. I feel for him. I think he's way over his head. And I said to my friend yesterday on the phone, I said the thing that makes me saddest about this is that John didn't realize the gift that he was given with this huge amount of subscribers that absolutely adore him. And all this that he could have done. And I said in my YouNow stream last night that he could have sold victim socks and for $5 a pair and bought them off some website in China. He didn't have to be a cosmetics company. He brought this on himself. And that's a very sad thing to me when you don't realize the gifts you've been given in life. I hope he realizes it before it's too late. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.